What is up, YouTube? Welcome to RTG Road to Glory Episode 1, Day 1. That is me, Cash Game Crusher, and my dream is to become one of the best poker players in the world. But before we do that, we got to start a little bit smaller. We have picked our target, April Griffey, local crusher. She's up about 9 grand for the year, and we picked her for no other reason than that's our fiance. So she too shares the same dream, and together we are going to be sharing our journey with you as we climb to the top. But before we can start crushing these tournaments, we're going to have to start building up our bankroll via our cash sessions. We immediately get check jammed by a short stack. We of course are not going anywhere with the nut flush draw. We just call to keep the other person in. The turn is beautiful. We turn the nuts, as they say, and we lead out for 20. Villain calls. At this point, we think they probably have something, and we get a little greed on the river. I think we bet like 75, 80 bucks. They buck, and we probably missed out on something there. Our original villain shows the King 6 of hearts for the second nuts, and we scoop. Second pot here is pretty interesting. We find ourselves on the river with a King high flush, and our villain starts to do this. Lots of talking. Flusharoo, diamond, flusharoo. So facing a big river bet, we decide to only call, and they flip over Queen 8 offsuit. So flop 2 pair and turn the boat. So good for them, and good for us for only calling. This next hand, we have, again, sticky situation here in the river. Villain jams for 105. This is one of the older players, which sends us into the tank as they don't often bluff in these spots. We have top 2 pair. We eventually stick in the call, and they show Jack 8 offsuit for the missed straight, and we go ahead and scoop. Overall, a fantastic session. I think we finished up just about 32 bucks an hour. Which is great for the bankroll. We're going to go ahead and put that away as we set sights on our first tournament to get our Hendon mob up and running.